Good morning, my darlings. Today's look is all about that little fashion mantra, red and green should never be seen, or you might look like a Christmas tree. So here's an innovation on red and green. I mean, I know even our wonderful Trini talks about this one as being one to avoid. But what about if the green was a khaki? The red is intense on these Fab Camilla and Mark trousers that you've seen before. And I play on the red and green theme is more of a burnished khaki. Does that work? What do you think? I think it does. Because when we learn about colour theory, we learn that khaki is a neutral, and I never really have embraced khaki as a colour before. I don't know why, I just kind of never actually ever remember picking any items of clothing ever that have been khaki. And it's not until recently when I've been kind of digging into the colour theory and looking at neutrals and looking at colour clashing that Trini talks about, and then also looking at the colours that are, similar to each other and a similar, spectrum of nuance on the colour wheel, that I've started thinking yes to khaki. It's a subtle red and green should never be seen, but then because I'm playful, I just couldn't help myself. I gotta have these like in your face tokenistic little Christmas tree ideas swinging here. So that it truly is a Christmas reference. And I put my hair up because I wouldn't want anyone to miss my symbolism for breaking rules. Yeah, I kind of just like talked about everything already, haven't I? I've got my faithful loupes on. I've got this cute little crossbody bag on. Got it from my mama. And this shirt, I have tucked it in at the front. I have got it out at the back. It's nice and long. It's another fabulous find from Sass & Bide. Man, so good. And that's kind of it. That's it for the look. I'm not going to cover this baby up with a jacket unless I had a khaki jacket. Or I have a silver jacket. No. Hang on, this gorgeous little one. Let's just see what we think. I don't know, yeah, I think it works. Alright, well I might wear that. Just pull these cuffs out because they're nice and long and the arms on the jacket are a little bit more cropped. Okay, but I think it's going to be quite warm today, so I'm actually sort of intending to just have the shirt out. Okay, into makeup. Okay, so makeup today. So it's a fab Trini London trio for me today with a supporting star, Aka Jeffrey, with Bloodlust. So this burnished, beautiful khaki has led the way for me to really go bold with Magician today. So I've played with this one for the last couple of days. A wash of Magician across most of the lid. Are you happy to be in it? Yeah. This is Benjamin, everybody.
How are they doing?
My look is predominantly Magician. I've really worked it in layers in the outer corner and into the crease to give depth. Also under the lash line.
Love you. Bye, you too.
And then once I had that Magician laid down, I've used Your Majesty to sort of sweep across and also to sweep into this area and down to the inner corner. And then I have picked up Sworn Enemy on my finger, and I've really rubbed that into Magician. So the Magician's, being that cream eyeshadow product, it takes a little while to set and dry. So if you work quite quickly and press and move that powder into it, it sort of sets nicely and it's going to hold. And then I've also picked up some Monarchy, which is this one here. So sort of these, these greeny ideas that are working with a relationship with the Khaki, and I've gone underneath where I've had Magician with a little soft brush, and I've just sort of gone under it but then over it also a little bit, so that this bottom feature is very soft, and it's bringing in sort of different ideas of the same color, I guess. And then it's like, why not just go all out breaking rules with green and red? I used my Aurora highlight palette and I went into Helia, this one here. Never ever used it before, didn't ever think it was a shade that I would use. Oh, yes. Brushed a little bit of Helia up under the brow bone. Took a little bit of Helia into the inner corners. Oh, loving it. Electra on the cheeks and Valentina on the lips. Because Valentina, as lots of you already know, is a very cool red, and you can see when I put it up there in the light, you know, it's got a bit of blue in it. And if I show you the red of the trousers compared to the red of the Valentina, you can see there's a real difference. This is a lot warmer, this red. It's a real sort of neutral, I guess, with moving to tomato. You can see that yellow in it. So, you know, they're different, but, but because they're not right next to each other, and because they're obviously they're the closest of siblings, and because the coolest reds suit my colouring on my face, I can get away with wearing the cool version of the colour here and a warmer version here. There's enough distance between them. I'm not trying to match them, but they still work even though they're a different tone. So yeah, that's just something to think about, like wearing the version of the colour, you know, the tonality of the colour that suits you best around your face, whether that's in your makeup or whether it's in your blouse or whether that's in a scarf or necklace, or yeah, just thinking about that as a tip. I'm finding it very helpful. Then, as I said, I will also share my handbag choice. So I'm going to go with this one again. This is the one I wore yesterday. And the reason that it's the best choice out of my handbags, I don't have a whole lot of handbags. I think I have 4 kind of, you know, bigger, what I'd call handbags, and I've got a lot of these little crossbody ones. But it's, you know, my sort of urban street look, and it's got a khaki strap. So that's linking nicely to my shirt, which I really like. And it's got, look, it's definitely not a red, it's a pink, but in the pattern, there's still, you know, it's a small little pattern, it's still the same base colour. There's enough of a reference with the khaki to make it work. It's another style element. So that's it. What do you think about breaking rules around colours? You know, when I was growing up, I can remember my mum, saying, you know, you should never wear pink and red together, because that was just a rule that some fashion expert had made up at the time. You know, it doesn't work, it clashes, it's offensive to the eye. Love red and pink, and it's become quite the norm. So how do you feel about red and green? How do you feel about other colour combinations that you previously might have thought, whoa, don't work? There's another one that I'm thinking about putting together. So watch out for another rule breaking episode. All right, well, I'm going to go off for my day. You guys have a wonderful day. I apologise that I haven't got these uploaded as quickly as I normally do. Just been a bit hectic, a bit busy, and then quite tired at night when I usually do it. So this afternoon I have some well-being time scheduled in for myself, and I'm going to edit my videos and get them out. So hope you enjoy. Au revoir.